All right. You know what time it is. It's the pro with the foe that throws the motive balls coming at you again. I'm down here at Bolarama. Like I said, it'll be after the last video saying I was going to get the ball punched up. Couldn't wait. This is actually same day review. I just did the box open earlier. I haven't even posted the box open, so I'm running behind a little bit. But I couldn't wait. Had to get the holes in the ball. Quick review. This is the EXJ Jackal that's been running around the internet for a while. I got it right here. Going to give the first ball review. This is a burnt up house shot from yesterday, so it's not fresh. So I imagine this ball is going to hook a little bit more than what you would see on a fresh shot, but we'll see what happens. On that note, going back over the numbers, it is the RG is 247, 2.47. What does that mean? That is a very low RG. The lower the RG, the sooner the ball was to try to pick up into a roll. So I see this ball rolling super early. And then the differential is 0.054. which kind of like dictates how much the flare is going to happen. So this is a super high flare, super rolly ball. My drilling I put on it was 60 by 5.5 by 30. Again, 30 the back angle dictates how sharp it's going to be off the back. I made that 30. The sharpest you can make it is normally 20. So 30 is still pretty sharp. I made it because I didn't know how much this ball was going to burn up before it got down lane. Then 5.5 is pin to pap. The longer that pin to pap is, the longer the ball was trying to get down the lane. So that's a quick readout on the numbers. We're going to see what this ball does. Because I know that it is a lot stronger, I'm going to, instead of my normal 25, 27, we're going to move over to 30 from the beginning. I'm looking at about 13, 14, about 14, yeah, about 14, 15. Hopefully we get the ball out to about 5. Let's go. I got out to 5. Okay. Normally I have something to say off the first shot. I ain't got nothing to say about that first shot. Ball did exactly what I thought it was going to do. Once again, it's good to have bowling balls. It's going to give you confidence when you throw it and know what's going to happen. And very first shot with the ball, I was hoping for the best, and I got the best. So let's try that shot again and see if it was a fluke. So once again, standing 30. Standing 30, looking at about 14, 15. Get it out to hopefully about 5 down lane. There it is. Oh. I got, Doesn't matter. You got the right ball in your hand, pins fall. What I was about to say was, I got that ball a little bit inside. I didn't get it quite to 5, and it definitely saw the dry in the middle of the lane and took off. So I can tell you right now, ball needs a little bit of oil. Also, keep in mind, folks, I'm throwing 15, not 14, so my ball speed is a little bit slower. So that's giving the ball a chance to pick up even more. Same area. Instead of getting so much around the ball, I'm going to try to be more up the back of the ball, so it doesn't want to try to go sideways when it gets down there. That was more up the back. Ooh. When it starts to transition, it keeps transitioning. This ball is very rolly. It doesn't seem like it's burning up too much where it can't finish, because obviously all 3 of these shots finished. So, yeah. Once you know what you got in your hand, you know what the ball's going to do, you know where to throw it. And right now, off these first 3 frames, I could tell what the ball's going to do. Picks up, it sees the mids. It doesn't see the mids and goes sideways. It rolls through the mids because the ball's so rolling. And that's one of those good features to have in a bowling ball whenever you're still trying to get the ball down the lane as the lanes are starting to burn up. You don't want it to stand up immediately and go sideways immediately. You want it to try to stand up and keep rolling through that drive a little bit to give you that little extra push. At least for me. Some people like it differently, but for me, that's what I like to see. Okay, so I was standing 30. Obviously, when this ball transitions, it's transitioning and it's going. So I'm going to move to 32, give it a little bit more room, try to bump it out a little bit. So 32, looking at the same spot, 14. And let's see what happens. And that's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. I mean, if you can see that, you know what? Rewind. Watch that shot. Because that shot, that ball went straight through the 8-9. It hit the pocket and kept driving straight through. That tells me how much power the ball still has going through the pins. Outstanding. I'm liking this ball, if you ain't noticed already. So that was 32. So what we're going to do is get a little deeper. So let's go 34. 34, looking at about 15, 16. Let's go. Golly, man. So because I got deeper, the ball was able to see the dry in the mids at a different angle, i.e., try to do this in reverse so you can see it. So the ball was getting out, but if the dry is here, the deeper you get, the earlier you'll hit the dry. So the earlier that ball wanted to pick up and go. So getting deeper made the ball hook a little bit earlier. If my diagram makes sense, hopefully it did. Let's try to make this spare real quick. So, and also, I did try to give it the business because that's what I like to do. Seemingly, I don't have to. So we're going to try the same shot and not hit it so hard off my hand, get it more forward, let the ball do the work from that same spot. That should stop the ball from reading so hard when it does see the dry and keep on pushing through, just like I talked about a second ago. So, 34. Looking at about 15, 16. Like I said, I'm moving my eyes in, so I'm going to hit that dry a little bit earlier. But we're going to not get around the ball so much. Oh. That was my fault. When I said not get around it so much, still got to get around the ball a little bit. I was just straight dead-handed that ball, but you know what it did? Still found enough in the energy in the ball to come back and give me a decent strike. Want to get away with for that frame? Great shot, just don't do it again. That's how I tell people whenever they throw bad shots and strike. Great shot, just don't do it again. Let's do it a little bit better. Same thing. This time, let's not let it drop off my hand. See what happens. 2, 4, 34. 34. A little bit more at the back of it, like I said, but let's make sure it doesn't fall off our hand. Oh, that was a great shot. That's a great shot. That was a great shot. As soon as I knew it off my hand, I was up the back of it. I didn't try to force it to get around it so the ball came back. The ball's going to come back on your own. I tell people this all the time. You buy a ball for it to do something. You shouldn't have to make it do anything. And right now, all you got to do is just let this ball go because it's going to do what it do. Oh, man, this is exciting. I got a regional next weekend down in Waxahachie. Shout out to Waxahachie. I'll be down there next weekend. Can't wait to see you all. Rolling on the chameleon pattern. I believe this ball is going to make its appearance out there. Okay, so we've already got right. Let's see if we get a little bit left and see if we can still control the pocket a little bit. I can't get too far left because I know ball has no chance. So we're going to go about 27, about 26. We go 26, 26. I'm going to look about 12. I'm going to hopefully try to be able to push the ball left before it wants to pick up and go. I'm going to take all my hand out of the ball and just come through it. Go! Okay, that's about as far as left as I think I can get with that ball. Because again, when it stopped rolling out, it said, "Okay, we're going that way now," and that's what it did. This ball knows what it wants to do, and it's doing it. There's no second guessing. I can't express that enough. That's when you know you have a good ball in your hands. All right. See if we make some highlight strikes. Make some highlight strikes. About 29. We'll go 29. A little bit of hand. Be aggressive. Oh, that kind of fell off. Kind of fell off. I'll still strike. Shh. We won't tell nobody that. We won't tell nobody that at all. So, as you saw, I missed it way inside because it fell off my hand. But it's so rolly and not skid flippy that it was able to roll and keep rolling and finish high. I got away with it. What I said a minute ago, great shot. Don't do it again. Let's try that again. Part of that was partially because this 1 pound makes a huge difference in bowling balls. And when I try to give it a little bit of business, the business gave it to me. So let's go back where I'm supposed to be, about 32. Looking at about 14. Let's throw a good shot. Oh, yeah. Don't miss inside. Do not miss inside. Like that. But if you miss inside enough to go Brooklyn. Sometimes I tell people, you know, this is a ball that you can just throw it to the dry and have fun. And I don't really want to say that that's how this ball is, because this ball really needs the dry early. So if you pick up the dry too early, you're never going to get it to the spot. Just like that shot right there. We're in the 10th frame. I got the field shot. Let's see if I can end this on a big note. For the new EJ Jacket Ghost. So far, it gets the throw approval. Last shot, make it good. That's a little inside still. Yeah, that's how you end it. I didn't have a stone 8 all day. Had it in with the stone 8. So there you go. First impressions of my EJ Jacket at 15 pounds. First 15-pound ball I've thrown in probably 30 years almost. I'm definitely feeling it already, but this is another thing I needed in my bag. It got my speed down a little bit slow with the extra weight without me changing my fundamentals too much, like I said before in my other video. But this ball is definitely strong, definitely rolly, doesn't lose too much energy by the time it gets to the pins, goes to the pins great. You do have to watch it on the patterns, because I believe if you got too much dry out there, this won't be the ball for you. But if you got a little bit of soup and you're ready to eat that soup, this ball is your spoon, I guarantee it. First game, shoot 237, clean, we'll take that. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something, hope you got something out of it. If y'all got any questions about ball reviews that y'all want me to do, by all means, send a message at the bottom. I'll be happy to reply to anybody and everybody that I can. I try to make sure that y'all stay informed as much as possible so y'all get the best benefit out of these videos. Also, like and share, spread the word. We're going to enhance Pro Nation. We're going to enhance Motiv Nation. We're going to enhance Bowler Nation. Y'all take care. I'm out of here, and I'll see y'all on the legs.